Firstly, I want to thank you for watching this video. This is for busy business leaders just like yourself. Now, the big issue with a lot of you is time and energy. And that ultimately means you can't focus on your training and you can't focus on eating properly to get in the best shape. So I'm going to give you some clear, actionable steps in this short video. Remember, I can't cover everything. This is just an overview of what you can do. Very, very short. If you feel like this has benefited you and you want more help, you can always reach out. You can email me, send me a DM, and we can talk further. Number one, you need to do a daily planner the day and the week before. So what I mean by that is, you're getting to your end of the week at Friday. Rather than winding down, shutting down the laptop and finishing, you should spend a good half an hour mapping out what you're going to be doing the next Monday through to Friday. Now, what you're going to say to me is you're too busy and things go on throughout your day and you can't control them. Completely agree. You can't control everything. But if you know you've got meetings already scheduled in, if you know you've got to do 3 to 4 training sessions in that week, you want to be getting outdoors and doing those 10,000 steps, you need to be mapping out where you're going to be doing them. What about picking the kids up? You know the times you're doing that. What about downtime? Spending time with your partner and having that weekly date night to make sure you're looking after your relationship. Because it's not just about working hard and earning a massive income, which is great. It's also about looking after your physical and mental health, but also looking after your family as well and your personal life. So map out your day, and you can do that simply by going on Amazon and typing in daily planner. Get one, do it every single Friday, and put as much detail as you can. The great thing about that is if you start your day well, whatever happens throughout the rest of the day, at least you've had a great start to your day. And you can never say you're not busy enough or you're too busy to fit in that workout, because you've mapped it in, you know exactly what time you're going to do it, and you've given yourself enough time to go there. Now, next step, sleep. You probably thought that I was going to focus on training and nutrition, but mapping out your day is the most important thing. It gives you structure to your day. Next is sleep. And we want to be aiming for 6 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Now, my goal is always to get in bed at least 7 hours before my alarm goes off. And if I've got a lot on and my mind's just going active and I can't nod off, that's not the end of the world. But I'm creating that really good habit with getting into bed and knowing that's the time I unwind and switch off. Now, there's a couple of things I recommend doing before you get into bed. Always make sure your day's planned out the night before. It's a massive game changer. Next, you come off social media at least 1 hour before you go to bed, ideally 2. You switch off your notifications, you put downtime on your phone, and you don't go on social media, you don't go on your emails, because that is the time you need to unwind. If you're constantly in the emails, constantly in social media, you're not going to unwind and it's going to be harder to nod off. I always recommend reading before you go to bed as well. That is an absolute game changer for me. Half an hour every single night for a book I enjoy reading, sends me off to sleep, and it's a great way to end your day. Now, if you're getting that magic 6 to 8 hours sleep a night, we're moving on to the next stage, stress. Now, we can't completely eradicate stress. It's always going to be around us. We get stressed when we're training, we get stressed at work. And I'd actually argue those stresses are actually challenges. And if you're not stressing yourself or you're not in stressful situations, then really you're not pushing yourself hard enough. So we need to get to that point where we are reaching that limit and then realise actually, take a step back, we need to learn to manage that stress better. And the best way to do that is doing your daily planner, which we spoke about in tip 1. But another game changer is meditation. Just doing 10 minutes upon waking every single day will help to clear your head and get you started in a proactive way, and not get you straight into social media and emails upon waking and get you reactive. So make sure every morning you spend a good half an hour to yourself, meditation, do your morning gratitude, have a good shower, have a great breakfast, maybe read a book if you've got time, and then get into your day. So we've covered the planner, we've covered stress, we've covered sleep, and now we're looking at training. Training should be full body. And every session you should be focused on trying to push yourself that little bit further each time. If you're feeling overwhelmed with work and family life and personal issues, Don't hammer training. Maybe take a step back and do a lighter session. But training when you're feeling good is a really good release, and you should be focused on trying to push yourself that little bit further each time. Be consistent with your training and aim to train 4 times per week, around an hour. Now, progressive overload is the key. So making sure we're trying to do more reps or more sets or reducing rest time just to make sure that workout's a bit harder. The last thing I want to talk to you today about is nutrition. Now, nutrition shouldn't be just about tracking calories and looking good. Although that is what we want to focus on. Being business leaders, we want to have a great physique, and you will have that. Make sure you focus on the quality of the food you're eating. Because the more quality food you eat, the better productivity, the better focus you're going to have, the better your business is going to do, the better your family life's going to be, and the better your personal life's going to be. So make sure you're not just counting calories, which is a vital part of what you should be doing to get in shape. It's the quality of those calories that makes a huge difference for a business leader just like yourself. I'm going to add in a bonus tip. Don't neglect your family, your close friends, and your partner on the journey. They are integral to living a healthier, happier life. So make sure you factor in a weekly date night. Make sure you factor in downtime with your partner, your kids, and also your friends. That's really, really important. If you found these tips have helped you, I've got so many more, and I've helped hundreds of business leaders just like you get into incredible shape. But not only that, they've also reached the peak of their physical and mental limits, which they never thought was possible. So feel free to message me or email me and reach out, and we can have a good chat and see if we're the right fit for each other. Apart from that, action these steps and have a great rest of your day.